It was just infinite. Started out with the basic waveforms, square wave, sine wave, whatever. And then you could just do anything with it. But then, of course, electronic music now is huge. I mean, just about everybody in the world uses it. And it's just down to math and science, frankly. That's all what it's about.
So, you interested in taking some questions from the audience?
Absolutely, please.
Okay, so I'm going to actually stand up so that I'll be able to see through the lights, and then we'll have the runners bring a microphone to you, and you can ask me or Mickey as you wish. And just a second for our runners, and we'll start with our first question right here.
Hi, what did you end up doing with the Moog synthesizer? Is it still around? Do you still have it?
I kept it for years. I did use it on a number of recordings. If I'm not mistaken, I was one of the first to use it in a pop record. One song called Star Collector and another one, Daily, Nightly, two early Monkey records in '67 or so. And I kept it around, did a couple of other tunes. And then I moved and I sold it to Bobby Sherman. I think he still has it, if I'm not mistaken. It was a wonderful piece of equipment, but like I say, it was very, very difficult to actually be, utilized. It was tough.
So we have a ringer in the audience, but your next question is from our next speaker, who I all recommend you come see. He's going to give a fantastic talk. Dr. Gates.
Can you hear me now? I'm Mickey.
Hi.
How did your interest in science begin?
Great question. All my life, I remember having an interest in tools and technology. I had a science teacher in middle school. Back then we called it junior high school, but now I think it's middle school. I was ninth grade, whatever that is. And I remember him to this day, Mr. Mack, crazy, wacky kind of, but enthusiastic and really passionate about science. And the first project that we built as a class was an electric chair. I'm not kidding. You could never do that today. It was low voltage, 9 volts, obviously 9 volts or, something. But if you were bad, and this is 1950, 59, something like 58. If you were bad, you had to sit. And it was, some screen, a bit of screen and stuff, and he'd wired up, some battery to. It didn't hurt, but it gave you that kind of buzz that you got when you put your tongue onto terminals of a 9-volt battery, and you get that kind of bitter, thing. But you had to sit in the chair. Oh boy, would that guy be in jail right now. Anyway, his passion and love of science. I kind of think that was that moment when I was like, wow, this is really, really cool. And then I got into electronics, went to electronic shop as a elective. Built crystal radio, remember that, building the crystal radio, and then a lot of Heath kits. I built ham radio, I built an oscilloscope, I built all that stuff. So I just started getting interested in that world of knowledge. Again, remember, science just means to know. And over the years, the decades, I really got very, very interested in all the sciences, but more specifically physics.
Of course.
And, yeah, of course. But also anthropology and archaeology and all, and biology and all of them. But physics, I seem to really kind of, just get, I don't know, started getting passionate. And within physics, particle physics, and then gravity. For some reason, I wanted to invent flubber. I wanted to be the guy that, invented flubber. But particle physics, in the 60s, I read I think it was Wheeler, had a book and mentioned the Higgs boson. This is way back in the 60s when Peter Higgs and Francois Englert predicted, they were predicting the Higgs boson. My first email address was Higgs 137. This is early 90s. Higgs for the boson, of course, and 137 for the fine structure constant, 1/137, which is this weird number that keeps popping up all the time. And I just got really, really fascinated by, by physics and particle physics, especially. I can quote the Standard Model by heart, easily. And that's, how it started, and that's, what I love. I'm a closet physicist.
Well, we'll put you to work. You come to work, we'll give you something to do. Okay, other questions? Oh, we have one here in front.
Hi, Mickey. How are you? Thanks for doing this. Fifth grade teacher here, and I teach social studies, and a lot of the times I do incorporate science into my lessons whenever possible. So I was just wondering, any advice for future scientists and what I could tell my students?
I'm sorry.
She says she's a teacher and she wants to know if you can give her advice for future scientists, what you can tell the students to interest them. Did I understand that basically?
Yes. Yeah.
Advice for students?
Yes.
In
Students to make them interested in science.
Well, if you've got to have a passion for knowledge of the natural world. And if you do, you want to investigate it. It's really boring, frankly. If you're a real scientist, what 90% is just really boring stuff, math and observation.
Not that boring.
The process to get there can be very boring. I was just at Case University in Ohio, meeting with the scientists there. That was the site of the very famous Michelson-Morley experiment interferometer with the speed of light. And I met with a number of the scientists and went to the labs, and it was a lot of really work, a lot of work. A little bit like law enforcement, which I'm also a fan of. And I volunteer for different, law enforcement agencies. And most of it is really, it's not like TV. It's really boring. It's like hours and hours of paperwork and stuff. And then all of a sudden one day, Eureka!
I don't
One
think
day.
I've actually dealt with Eureka.
Eureka!
Mostly it's, why doesn't this work?
Yeah, because we can't prove, Richard Feynman said that brilliantly, I remember in a video. We can never prove it's absolutely true because something could come along and we can say it's false. We can say that doesn't work, and that's mostly what it is. It's, ooh, that didn't work. Oh, that didn't work. But then, of course, once in a while, oh my God, that worked. That's proof. And if you need to understand that, and if you want to get into science, real pure science, that's why I could probably never be a real scientist, because I get bored really easy. And you have to do the hard work. You have to be in the lab, and you have to do all that hours and hours, days and days of experiments. And
You're really not selling it very well.
you have to have a passion. You have to have a passion for it to stick with it. You know, it's not going to be like TV, where every 20 minutes it all of a sudden is like this amazing thing. It doesn't work like that. You know, you have to really care and really, like this gentleman, who obviously really cares and has for how many decades?
I decline to answer on the fact that I won't.
He cares a lot, and if you do want to be a scientist, and I would love to. I'm too old now but you have to really care about it and really study, obviously, and spend the time.
And if I might add, to introduce students. Now, I've never taught young people, but my wife is a middle school science teacher, so she has an utterly thankless job, because middle school kids have got other things on their mind. But what I try to tell them is, if you want to change the world, science is a way to do that. There are things that used to kill people all the time. I mean, the fact that vaccines exist, millions and millions of people are alive. The fact that we can fly, the fact that we have invented things that have made human life so much better than ever before, the technology that comes from it. These are the things that you can tell a kid that if you come up with the right idea, you can make the world a better place for billions and billions of people. Now, there are people who buy into that because they're interested in the technology and so forth, the internet. I mean, when you think about it, there are a few things that have changed our lives in the last 50 years. The pill for women has revolutionized the social dynamic of power. That's fantastic. Microwave. I mean, for those of us of a certain age who remember, anytime you wanted to heat up something, you had to put it on the stove, and it took forever. And then you just put it in the microwave and press a button, and my God, it comes out, and it's warm. You know, these are things. The internet. I mean, just about 20 years ago, think how difficult it was to communicate with people, to get information, to do that. But now with the internet, we have the knowledge of the world at our fingertips. These are things that have truly changed the world. And let me tell you that this doesn't motivate me at all, because that's not my thing. My thing is the truly timeless questions, because thousands of years ago, people would go out and look at the clear midnight sky and wonder questions like, how did we get here? You know, how did the universe come to be? Does it have to be that way? And now scientists can actually start to answer those questions. So, you know, different people get different answers, but these are the ones that I would offer.
Thank you.
Oh, there's one up in the back.
Yes, Micky, I just want to know, how did you meet Davy Jones? And how were the monkeys founded? The monkey. And where are you from originally, Micky?
You know, I'd love to answer those questions. You can find most of that stuff on the internet. But this is not the proper forum, as far as I'm concerned, to discuss monkey stuff. I want to kind of keep this to science and that, again, that, sort of coagulation between science and art. To me, that's really, really important. And I'm hoping it is to at least some of you. And there is a meeting of the minds in that way. Art, like I said earlier, art creates, science discovers. And I'm very, very dismayed sometimes at how many people that I talk to just don't understand even what science is. They think it's just another form of, guesswork. And of course, there is the guesswork. Initially, that's what a hypothesis is. It's like, I gotta guess, and then you compare that to experiment, obviously, and the scientific method. But that way that science and art, not just painting art, but music, sculpture, the golden mean goes back to, Leonardo da Vinci and Galileo, and then the way that science and art have always met, and sometimes and influenced each other, and back and forth and back and forth. That